Okay, move on to the TeamSpeak server.
So you punch him in real life.
And I'd do that too if I saw you two.
Yeah, as soon as you bump over
why does the waiting for radio thing keep popping up on the outside?
I wish it would let me. It just has a stupid.
Connor, your color's
like
fucked up.
Zeus.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Call sign claim
I'm logging out of MCC.
No. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna try and set up.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But I'm still the only one without an actual call sign.
Sign that shit.
No.
And it can't just be Patty because that's too easy.
Krusty Krab.
No.
Cheater.
Yes, I'm here. I am here.
Hello.
I'm done with Cisco testing. Good.
Man was
Get self-kitted out.
Yeah, I like that.
Where'd he go?
Wait, is this the correct kit that you have spawned for us?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
just
gonna
grab
be
your
able to
rifle
on the
kit.
second channel. So
What?
let me set up another channel.
Grab your rifleman kit.
How do you go in there?
A what?
Yeah, if you need to reach
Grab
me
your rifleman
on,
kit.
long range,
I'll
this will
split
be
for
on
you.
52.2 or excuse me, 52.1.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So let me brief you real quick. Like, it'll be nice and
You
simple.
can set up a second channel and just
Why?
between the two, it should give you an option with Y.
Connor, I don't have to explain to you why I want you to stay put.
I know, I'm just being a
Actually,
silly
fuck
goose.
it, I could do it.
You all good to go, though?
Just this.
Okay, actually, there's one thing that you're missing, though. The laser on your gun needs to be changed out.
The iron strobe.
To
So
what?
instead of the NPEC 15, change it to the NPEC 16.
Make sure he adds the IR strobe.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
He hasn't been here in a while.
and it's also something that you have to grab.
Is
like
there a color?
Yeah, just
Oh, how are you
regular
doing?
laser.
Yeah, come on, check complete. Over.
That?
No,
How's it
NPEC
make you feel?
16A laser. There you go.
It looks disgusting.
Be advised,
You look disgusting.
signing off,
Okay, so
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I wanted to save it, not change it.
Makes sense.
But okay.
okay. Now I need you to grab something real quick.
Where'd he go?
So in your uniform or your vest or something, go into like the miscellaneous tab and grab an IR strobe.
Shit.
I thought that'd be a grenade, but I guess
Dude.
not.
No, it's
Are
not a
you gonna have the
grenade.
ground with us?
It's in the miscellaneous
Yeah,
thing.
on the ground.
I'll grab 2. Okay.
No, you just need the one.
Oh.
And once you have that, get out of the arsenal,
Bless you.
and through self-interaction under equipment, attach that.
Who's rocking a fucking 203 today? Nobody. Okay. I'll grab the 203 then.
Hold up.
Unless you want to do it.
I'm not getting the option to detach it anymore. Is it still on me?
That's what?
The,
Strobe?
yeah.
You don't have a strobe on you. Or unless I don't see it.
I don't think you're not going to see it on these uniforms, but you'll if you get like thermals, you can see it through that.
Yeah, but it's just if I
Normal sight.
self-interact under equipment, it should say detached, no?
Thermal sights?
Not. I don't remember actually.
I say everyone should grab like an extra one just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Because I don't fucking know how glitchy that shit's gonna be. Alright.
I'm using a thermal scope and I can't.
Yeah. I don't think I had it attached.
I don't want anybody piggybacking IR grenades right now
Yeah.
at all.
So,
Just the
Connor,
strokes. If you have any IR grenades, get rid of them. I don't want you to toss one of those by
What
mistake.
is it? What does that do?
grab an IR strobe.
IR grenade is just something you can see from FLIR from an aircraft. And a grenade is really what you'd use for either marking landing zones or...
I'm actually sorry.
The fuck was that?
I was moving my mouse and it.
Enemy contact inside the base, shoot him!
Keyboard.
No, don't shoot him.
Check your fucking fire. Alright, so, Connor,
Damn it, hang on.
I know it's kind of fucking tricky in...
Don't
You
move.
might just want to... Master, you might just want to fucking respawn.
No, I'm just gonna use the PAK on him and resupply it.
Okay. So... Yeah, kind of do what Connor just did there and fucking sling your rifle so you don't have any negligent discharges. It just makes you... I know some of you use fucking touchpads.
What?
And I know there's a
Touchpads?
plan for saving your firearm, but I don't remember what the fuck it is. So just sling your rifle when you're.
What noob uses a
Master, you end
touchpad?
up using your PAK, so resupply it.
So,
Put it in your backpack.
this is taking.
Okay, so just to make sure, everybody grabbed an extra IR strobe and attached it to themselves, right?
Not attached yet.
I'll attach
keep
a
it in your
million to
pack,
myself.
and we'll attach it. Yeah, we'll verify once we get there. I'm not super concerned about it. I gotta fall back here. We can use a fucking smoke grenade if we have to.
I mean, as long as we have one person with an IR strobe, it's decent.
And I do have a strobe grenade as well.
No.
There's a reason why I'm grabbing an IR grenade or two in my.
I grabbed a couple strobes, so.
Okay, so you guys should have the strobes. Make sure they are in fact the strobes, not the grenades, and you'll be all set.
Alright, so everybody has what they need?
Yes.
Except Chief, who still doesn't have a briefing. Okay, so just check your map real quick, and I'll go over this really quickly just so you can understand what we're doing here. So the southern portion of the map, you'll see the red circle of our AO. I've marked out an infill point, a recon point, and an exfil point. From the infill point, we will climb up the mountain to the recon point. From the recon point, we will distinguish targets and anything that needs to be seen before we move into the AO. Priority 1 is to attack the artillery. Priority 1 is to attack the artillery, because that will screw us over later if we don't hit it now. After that, we need to take out the AAA in the area to ensure that all friendly air assets are safe. After that, there is a killer capture order on a certain sergeant within the AO. We just figure we want to kill them just because it's a lot faster than capturing. After that, clear the area and exfil north to the area known as Doris at the exfil point. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Okay. If you're missing anything, you'll pick it up along the way. Alright, now I think we've wasted enough time. I think we've stalled enough. Let's get moving to the helicopter.
Oh no.
Alright, fuck it, let's just get moving.
Alright, no, come back here. Like I said, we need to put
Sheesh, what did...
whoever's got room in their pack, get this loaded up, and then drop it again so I can use it as a target.
Okay, you guys have my ammo, so Chief should be the one.
I need that fucking javelin up and running.
Chief,
What? Sorry?
grab the javelin.
Oh.
Grab the javelin, load it, drop it again. Because I don't have enough space in my pack to do that shit. Which is retarded, but...
Oh, well, so wait, reload the javelin.
Correct. You're gonna have to put an anti-tank round on that shit.
Did it not rain?
It's snowing.
It's raining.
Yeah,
I don't have enough space in my bag either.
For fuck's sake. Okay, let me do this real quick. About that. Do this. Do that.
Take this javelin, I don't want it.
Just fucking drop it real quick and I will.
Garbage. I'm scared. It's thundering.
Yeah, it's kind of retarded in this game.
How do you
Honestly, with the surround sound headphones, it does make it sound louder.
Type in chat.
You don't need to type anything.
What? Yeah, I do. That's what the quality means.
Alright, let's move.
Macaroni art.
Macaroni art. Okay.
Alright, this is Alpha 1-1, we're off the bike road.
Oh crap. Radio frequency. Copy, anybody copy?
Chief, join up on our group real quick and assign yourself to blue.
take the jets. Jet. AC-130 over there.
C-130 is an arm.
So why is that the base?
You can have fucking transport. You know?
Last man.
Alright, last time out, check the kit. Make sure you're all set before we step off.
Say what now?
Back to 1 Alpha 1-1, copy your last 52.51, double check for it.
All infantry elements, can you hear me?
Yes. You're leaving
Roger.
Charlie.
Alright, listen up. Once this thing touches down, I want 360 security around the LZ until the helicopter weighs off. Once we're clear, we're going to make our way to the recon point. That makes sense, everyone?
Copy that.
Be advised, when egressing terminal airspace, maintain apparent 30. Motion is not in that engagement area. Continues on the opposite side of the valley.
Touchdown, touchdown.
I want to see staggered column. Spread out a little bit. Mind your dispersion. Impact 1, this is Alpha 1-1, copy your last, over.
Wrong radio.
Impact 1, this is Alpha 1-1, copy your last, over. I swear, I always just fucking miss that one button. Brace yourselves, guys. This is a big fucking hill.
Keep scanning, too. Head on his middle.
All alpha call signs, try and stick to that vegetation as tight as you possibly can. Break up your seal a little bit. Could be thunder, just stand by. That AA isn't going to engage until it has an aerial target to engage. It's not going to want to blow its position unless it's absolutely going to have to. Try and stick to those rocks as soon as you crest that hill. Don't scram on yourself. Excuse me, Howard. Connor, you got eyes on anything?
Negative. There's a building to 320, bearing 320, but it looks to be empty.
Copy that.
Alright, masses up.
Alright, Connor, go ahead and maintain here. How far out is that outbuilding you noted? Rough guess.
200 meters.
Oh, I see the one. That's opposite of where we're headed. Okay,
That's 234 out.
copy that. We're gonna break off the opposite side of the rock outcropping here, track back down the opposite side, and, see if we can come up on a recon point. Connor, what do you see from up there, down slope of your position?
I can't see
down slope.
We still have to go higher a bit.
Copy that. Also, you're coming through on globe chat. I don't know if that's a T-Perch or not.
No, you just switch over the vehicle channel.
Yeah, you go ahead, but you're good. Alright, Connor, what I'll have to do is I'll have you just break away. We'll push over on the other side of this rock outcropping towards the south side, and we'll reestablish that.
Okay.
Recommend we have Matthew set up somewhere as he has the longer reach.
Copy that. Yeah, I'll set him up right alongside Connor, and Connor can suppress Matthew and knock him down. We'll need to move up to the south side of this rock outcropping anyways to achieve our position. We can't see anything from up here. Well, let's back down the opposite side, gentlemen. Northeast, northeast, not southwest. We don't expose you guys. Addison, go ahead and lead back down the hill a little bit. We'll work around this rock outcropping and come up on the other side.
Copy.
Take your time, come down off these rocks, don't bust your ass.
Noted.
Yeah, what in the world? Yeah. Let's see what's going on.
You got your jet?
Yeah, it's gonna be a sport.
Negative on audible. It could be the thunder storm. I mean, it lasted pretty long. Did you have a visual? Negative. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep your eyes peeled. Let me know if you see anything out of the ordinary. Does anyone hear like a flattening sound from the distance every now and then? I do.
Whatever you guys hear, we are probably too far to hear. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Visuals are really important right now.
Can I move into the hill?
Alright, we got air on station maintaining at ATC. We will not be establishing terminal control until we take out that AAA threat. So let's stay on mission timeline here.
Stick to the foliage cover and or rocks.
Don't crest that hill just yet. Follow along my line. We gotta push up and gain a little bit more elevation before we can establish our recon position. We're gonna use that rock outcropping up there for cover.
I'm hearing gunshots. Hey, firm, I'm hearing that as well over to the east-southwest.
Yeah, they might be lining up some local elements. If it's not at us, do not engage.
Do we have civilians in the area we should be worried about?
Can't confirm, but keep your eyes peeled. It is a population center.
Roger that.
For those of you that wasn't clear enough, PID are fucking targets.
Connor. Stop cyberbullying me. I'll bully you in real life. Alright, so...
Clear the chatter. Get set up on your recon positions. This is our overwatch. We have all the way down into the separate ridge line. Looks like there's another rock outcropping. Go ahead and get set up where you're comfortable, but be selective. Minimize your exposure.
I've got a visual on the AAA threat.
Copy that. Got a distance.
1,200 meters.
Copy that.
I'll move to you. It's definitely firing at something.
I confirm that.
What's the bearing?
220. Yeah, 220 from my position.
Is there like a AC-130 up in the sky? Or drone?
I doubt it. Probably targeting civilian aircrafts. Because,
There's no
that's
civilian
what we're
aircraft.
I've got eyes on a truck on the road leading to the AA.
Is it further southwest or is it closer to us?
Closer to us. It looks like a
yeah.
transport truck.
Yeah, A-firm, I've got eyes on that. It stopped. Keep watching that. Follow the road northeast from the AA truck. You should see a green transport truck stopped on the road to the left of some trees.
I got that zone.
Nasty, it's near the intersection. What's the plan here?
Stand by. Hold fire.
from the Santa Maria compound in front of that road, bearing 220. There's a squad moving down the road.
Towards us or towards the AA?
Towards the AA.
Truck's moving.
I only see 2 soldiers.
Dude, what's the bearing?
220.
Alright, thanks.
Sam, I'm trying to correct the targeting issue with the javelin.
We almost got struck by lightning.
How close are they to the AA?
Oh.
By
Connor,
the way, truck is gone. What?
Yeah, we called there.
Connor, do you see that T intersection in front of us?
Yeah.
If you go aim up just a bit where the tree line is, you'll see 2.
Yeah, I see.
Matthew and I are going to push further down south to get a better watch position on the AO.
The squad is where the truck stopped.
Copy that.
I know there's a way to make it start hailing in this game, but I really don't know why they put that in.
The squad is out in the field near a broken building.
Somebody is on like.
Fast double tap your caps lock key.
Getting louder.
Yeah.
Alright, Connor, I've got eyes on the soldiers that you were talking about to the left of the ruined building.
Copy, yeah. I think there's only 2 soldiers though. I'm not sure.
They firm, I've got eyes on 2 enemy foot mobiles moving through the field now, southward.
I'm moving towards you, Patterson.
Copy that.
Where does this magic box come from? Is it from the gods?
Alright, issue with the jab is corrected. We're going to be utilizing the Titans from here on for our targetable anti-tank weapons.
Roger that. Be advised, the major city-like compound southwest of us has at least 2 enemy foot mobiles in it. So we're going to have to clear that out on our way in.
Copy that. Any eyes on that artillery position as of yet?
Negative.
Are we looking for a mortar team or tank?
Can't confirm. It could be anything
team to missile artillery to emplaced artillery. Just keep an eye out for any indirect fire platforms. Those foot mobiles in the compound south of us. Do you know any other place positions down there? Any SAM activity you're digging in with? Be advised, we have a straight sight line onto the enemy sergeant from here.
I found your artillery. It's a mortar.
Say again, you cut out.
I have found our mortar.
And where is that? Call out a grid.
It would be, give me a second. Six. So, 043060. Okay. Whoops. Connor, do you not see it?
Be advised, I'm going
No, I
to
see it.
verify
It's,
your range to engage that triple
Ram
position.
240. Yeah.
Oh wait, there's two mortars.
Where do you see the mortars?
Look to your left. Look at where those little gap in the trees are.
Alright, we are confirmed within strike distance.
So if you're to look at the marker on the map, and then look,
Yeah.
do you see it?
Stand by for
I see the marker on the map.
Okay, so if you're to look in real life to the west side of it,
one target.
in real life.
Well, we are within the minimum effective
Oh, yeah, I
range.
see.
They can't fire on top of us, so we gotta verify that artillery position for a solid. But let's
The one,
figure out
yeah,
just how far out
it's
they
two
are.
mortars.
We can confirm it's two mortars.
They're
What's
about
the distance
400 meters
target?
out. There's two mortars and one guy set up on each position.
Can you confirm those mortars are right next to the AAA position?
They are not. They're near us.
I still do not have a visual on those mortars.
Yep,
Oh, no shit.
we're
Dude,
doomed.
I can do the fuck out of my got my silencer on everything.
Do you read top, like for grids, top then left, or left then top?
Top to left. I forgot to do that. I said backwards. Cause I'm an idiot.
So the grid is 060042. for those mortars.
So it's below the red artillery marker on the map?
Yeah, about.
Stand by and move to you. Excellent. Good work.
Oh no.
They just fired a mortar.
Oh, fuck, we gotta move. Move.
I hear it! Run!
It's firing down the hill. That's good. Set up and take the fuck out.
Can I fire on them?
How close are they? Within 400?
Yep.
Fucking engage. Get the target in shot position.
Another one just fired.
Matt, go ahead and engage those mortar targets. Yeah, I will as soon as I can get in a position where I can. Got that. Be advised, I'm going to engage at secondary AAA position.
One's down.
All stations be advised, AAA third is neutralized. Confirm, we got eyes on that zone stage.
Second one's down.
Alright, I'm gonna get in touch with our support. Looks like that fucking HVT is dug in just outside of the actual compound. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna laser gun run, take that bitch out, and then we'll move in and clear out the rest of the targets in the town proper. Copy.
There are 3 men besides the HVT on his location currently.
We wouldn't be ballsy about it if we didn't have massive trucks snipe. Yeah, I'd rather not get engaged unless we absolutely have to. We got enough of a fight waiting for us in that convoy town.
I'm hit.
I've got enemy infantry moving up to the previous mortar position and multiple enemy foot bubbles moving in on the roads. They're coming towards us now. Copy that. Yeah, they figured out we got shit up here to hit them with. Go and dig in a little bit. Keep something to worry about. I got eyes on 3 of them from here. Yep, I've got eyes on them. Yeah, okay, so there's 4 of them just outside the major compound to the west, and 4 more down the road from that.
I see him.
Confirm that ping. Copy. Can I open fire? That's a bit of a ways out. Want me to open fire? Negative, they're not engaging us, they don't seem to know where we are. We should push in and try to close the distance to get a better shot. Copy.
Stand by on that. Be advised, we're going to call that gun run first. Make sure that HVT doesn't egress from the AO.
Are we 9-lining that shit?
I count 6
That is
on
it,
the
bro.
longbow currently.
Proposals coming towards us, bearing 233. I count 4. They're inside the compound and coming straight at us.
I've got eyes on them. There's one near the small house with the shack on it.
I see it.
That's where they're moving. They're digging it inside the building.
There's a flank coming from our left side, downhill, from artillery location.
And see if you can come forward. Just don't get overexposed. Let me know if you need a hand. I'm going to be online with our fucking gas element.
One down. They threw a smoke. One's down. They're hiding behind the rocks. Keep scanning the ridgeline because they're not sneaking up on us.
They're right by the artillery location where those mortars were.
Roger that.
I've only spotted about 2 or 3 guys.
I don't see them.
They're hiding in trees. I can't get them.
Copy. One's up the mortars. He's down. He's down. Down but not dead. Alright, now he's down. You said he saw another one, right, Chief?
Yeah, I think he's in the tree still.
Copy. Chief, you are way too far down for my liking. Regroup back up
Can't even hit anything from up there.
That's not what I'm worried about.
That's why I'm here. I'm almost moving. Bearing 233. Along the road. About 67.
This better? To your left.
Yes, I'm looking.
Left side, left side. Oh shit, never mind. That's Conway.
Where?
Conway's on the left side.
You just sneak up like that, right?
I never saw him.
Good thing you're a bad shot.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fight.
I should probably call out that he's running up to us.
I did call it, I guess my mic was not.
Oh, okay.
We have a sniper. He's along the road. 227.
Copy. Is he running?
Yeah, he's running.
There's two of them.
Call it when you get the chance.
Reloading. Oh, my last box.
Sniper's down.
You get two?
Yeah, I'll do it. Wait, no.
Oh, it's nasty.
I'm taking the box out of the bed.
Guys moving along the road. 226.
Two of them.
All red team elements sound off.
So, like,
All stations be advised, we have cast on station for gun run approximately 30 seconds out.
Copy.
That marker where they have siege or what is it, capture squad? You can gun run that. If you want a lot of targets.
we're moving up to the building.
There's a guy moving up below us.
Where's that bearing, Chief?
He ran behind the rocks in front of me, but he's moving up towards our lower friendlies. Should be right below Howard.
Target's dead. All stations be advised, fire mission is complete. We'll be stepping off in about 1 mic to initialize assault on the main combat. We have remaining enemy resistance. Copy. Copy. Solid Governor. I've got eyes on a squad near the church in the town bearing 200 from me. Copy that. I got eyes on the church. Do not have visual on enemy foot mobiles. There's some on the right side near the church and some on the left a bit further. Near some buildings. Copy that. Did we get a confirmation on those foot mobiles still active on the compound direct at 240 from my position? We've seen multiple squads move in and out. Current enemy presence is unknown, but we will have to clear it out if we don't want them biting us in the ass later. Copy that. What would be your recommendation? Hit that large town first and then the secondary complex, or secondary complex first? Secondary complex first since it's on the way. Roger that. That being said, all squad elements start rally up at the base of the hill. We're going to be moving out real fucking soon. Copy. Make your way more toward the western base of the mountain. Copy that. Me and Howard will start moving up. I've got eyes on 2 foot mobiles near the yellow building in front of the church. I see that they're definitely there. Alright, disengage, start making your way down the hill.
Let's move, suckers!
G1, DMR on the
Connor, are you injured?
providing overwatch.
I'm good.
No, start moving down with us. Matthew got knocked out. From what? Fell down Bedford Good then. That's why I said, watch your step on those rocks, he will bust your ass. Yeah, he's pretty busted. Everything chilling.
KO!
As best you can, see if you can get him up and running. Either that or we're gonna have to call for gas back. What's your assessment?
Person like it. Hey, Connor, you're bleeding.
Should have a PAK on them.
I'm not
Just
bleeding,
use,
I'm fine.
one of the
Your
just
left
use
knee.
PAK on.
Yeah, I know,
Connor, your
I'm
legs
good
are
now.
fucked,
good.
but they're red.
Yeah,
Alright, copy, using it now.
it's the enemy's blood.
Alright, all squad elements, regroup at grid reference 059045. Rally point has been marked on the map.
Copy. scopes over real quick. Massey, where'd you go? I'm behind the rock. I had to switch my scopes.
What's up, nerds?
It's getting too close quarter for the long range.
So, rain's clearing up. Wind and feel less of an issue. We should be able to actually hear each other now. Not by talking.
But then we can't get the Arma 3 realism.
Alright, what's the call fast and we move it up?
Conway, Massey reporting in.
Oh,
Welcome home.
bearing 210. Near the objective marker, there is an enemy on top of a building.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Southwest of the floating objective marker.
200 meters out.
Yeah, so reference those two towers inside the compound and move southwest from that. There's a enemy standing on a hill. Undetermined as to what he's holding. Could be either a rifle pointed downwards or binoculars pointing upwards.
He's standing on the building.
It's a rifle pointing downwards.
Confirm.
There's
Alright.
also another man on the balcony to his right. Right.
Hey, firm. Alright, this hill's too far up for us to deal with, so let's start moving down the hill towards that compound to the southwest. We'll clear it out and keep moving.
Yeah,
Be advised, we do have a
Alright! Oh wait, never mind.
do you guys have eyes on the enemy's right?
Wait for it.
Bearing about 29.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, let's start moving down towards the compound. No sense in staying here.
Are we being attacked from behind?
Get moving, get moving, get moving.
Yeah, we're getting attacked from behind.
Aimed at the chopper. They're engaging our air.
Guys, let's get moving.
They're coming from the top of the hill behind us. Towards our north.
Are you 100% about that?
Yeah. We have silencers.
One contact down.
Confirm kill.
Most of their bearings are straight zero.
Clear?
Clear.
Alright, let's keep moving down the hill then.
Confirmed all dead.
Stay out in the open, move with the vegetation. Best, are you still with us? Okay, because he dropped out of the group, and I don't see his name anymore.
Alright, be advised, friendly air is going to be engaging enemy targets, moving roughshod through that larger town complex. We'll be clear on the secondary.
Solid copy.
I think I hear it.
Negative, that's our air.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, we cleared out the area. Keep moving down the hill. Spread out.
your targets. If you see something, say something. What was the sit rep on those targets that engaged us on the north side on the ridge line?
All contacts down.
Copy that. Did we get an ID on them?
Russians.
Copy that.
I didn't know to ask for their names.
If they were rocket silencers, they were probably a fucking special group.
Yeah, the shitbags with silencers.
Alright, so we're fighting Spetsnaz now, that's great.
Yeah, I can confirm I have seen contacts with silencers.
This
Yeah,
mission
if
just
they're
got a
rocking
whole lot
special
better.
kit, they're a fucking special mission group, so keep your fucking eyes peeled. They're heavy hitters. Start picking up your field of fire on that secondary structure up
Suppressing
top.
shots.
Yeah, be advised if it's coming from the south side towards a larger town complex, it's going to be our air engaging targets.
Clear my sight.
Stuff over the red one. Bounce things out.
Someone want to stick with Connor or no?
Oh shit, he's losing connection now.
User in your channel
Yeah.
timed out.
Yeah, Connor just dropped. We'll push up. He'll reconnect and we'll have Shred and just drop him back in.
Alright, let's keep moving into the town. Let's clear out that gray building to our left first.
Cover it. Watch that second story window.
I got it.
Moving to you. Chief, don't push too far ahead. You're moving way the fuck up. Fall back away. Just check that garage.
Building clear.
Garage is clear, no car.
Copy that. We're breaking left. Secondary building.
Clear.
Impact 1, this is Alpha 1-1. Sit rep on any targets in the major town complex we're just engaging. Do you have eyes on any further contact?
Keep eyes on the second decks.
Chief, they'll be in the middle of the street.
Conway, stack up on me.
Copy your last. Be advised, main holding pattern, set up a altitude observation with LST, getting your tag, got any targets in the town complex we are currently moving into with clear. Impact 1, be advised, clearly see entry restricted airspace, affiliate weapons hold, and maintain the clear hot order, hot copy.
Be advised. Check and make sure your IR strobes are currently on. Attached.
Yeah,
Advise
not
you
usually.
enter into weapons restricted airspace above current operated AO.
I think it's an issue with
squad.
people joining. Same thing with people dropping in and out of the team.
Fuck.
Chief, stay on the
clearing out these buildings. Move.
Alright, I'm gonna maneuver the bird in above us. He is... Stand by.
Copy that. Can you confirm, Impact 1, that you have visual on friendlies with IR strobes? Copy that. Confirmation.
Clear, right?
All players marked
Alright, clear.
IR
Look
strobes
stairs.
will be friendly. Confirmed?
That door. Alright, you got the door.
Best, some of us don't have IR strobes.
Alpha
Clear left.
1, south.
Clear, right?
Building clear. Friendly's coming out.
I'll move to my position.
That intrusive building. Be advised, we have the bird on station maintaining at holding pattern. He's going to be sussing out targets for us street side. He's got his tabs up.
Where are you going, guys?
We're clear here.
I've marked buildings that I've cleared with green markers. Oh shit. I think the helicopter just got hit.
Helicopter's going down.
Yes.
Damn. I mean, we took out the AA element, so that's gotta be like a manpad or something.
Either that or
Remind me to pour one out once we get back to the fob.
okay, cool. Impact 1, this is Alpha 1-1, how copy? Impact 1-1, this is Alpha. Impact 1, this is Alpha 1-1, do you read?
Anybody get eyes on that top of crash site?
Somewhere roughly to the southwest, I'd say west of that floating objective marker.
Copy that.
I'm alive.
Confirm call sign on frequency 220.2.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Why?
I'll be blowing your spot.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Yeah, Chris retarded the rudder.
Why?
Because,
Impact
I don't know, he never
Alpha
gets good lunch now,
1-1,
apparently.
do you read?
Even though he's downstairs next to it and hooked up the Ethernet cables?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Daniel 1, this is
So,
Alpha
can you
1-1,
come in?
be
What are you doing?
advised.
Okay, so we just moved in through this compound here. We cleared it out.
Okay.
No enemies. Now we're kind of standing by. The attack helicopter that was supporting us got hit, and now he's dead.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
So we're gonna be clearing out the big city.
Yeah, start making some moves.
Alright.
Can you guys stop bunching up on me, please?
No,
I'm
we
just
love
gonna
you.
do I'm not gonna touch
No, seriously, like Connor, move to the right cheek, stop hugging me.
I was stopping and touching. I can hear you though.
Shots from north.
East.
On the hill where we came from.
Spread out, find cover. Do you guys see them? Yeah, we're good, negative eyes.
Direction 5.
Northeast.
Copy that. Stand by. Mass 6-8 bearing. So go ahead and see if you can get set up.
Contact down. If you will smoke.
I do not see whatever it is we're engaging.
Bearing 80. No, 79.
Contact Captain 7. Be advised, friendly top deck.
Clear?
I think there's more.
No, negative. I got eyes on one more foothold. North of the smoke.
I'm hearing shots. I got eyes on the tree line, but I got no visual on movement. It's behind the tree line.
They popped the smoke bearing
Yeah,
70.
Yeah, I just killed the guy that popped that smoke.
There are shots coming somewhere from northeast. Yeah, we still have one active shooter up there.
I'm scanning, I'm not seeing it.
Copy. Alright, mission priority just shifted. We need to reestablish contact with impact one, verify the crash site, and see if we can pull our pilot. We'll have to clear out any contacts along the way. He's wind up over there about 700-800 meters.
Copy.
Do we have an exact grid location on the crash site?
We're still taking negative. We're going to have to reestablish.
Copy.
Yeah, they're still taking pot shots at us from the north side, but I suggest we break contact and push direct to our next objective towards the south-southwest.
Copy that, let's get moving.
What's the bearing?
Finally coming out.
That one guy isn't gonna wipe us all out.
58? Okay.
It's like a lone
You said
survivor.
68 or 58? Okay. Past the buildings, right?
Alright,
Okay.
we don't all need to be staring in that direction. Alright, listen to me. I don't want to penalty.
Impact one.
Oh, what?
Impact one.
I knocked him out. Nice. Good shot. Guys, move before it gets me.
I wonder if something
Spread out.
track down the sewer little boys not scaling us. Is that contact going again?
He's down. Yup. What was that, Connor? He's down. Copy that. They've got two trucks bearing 170, no 190, sorry. 195 on the road.
Yeah, confirmed. 2 transport trucks moving down the road.
170
Got
down.
eyes on. Goes off.
Are they coming right at us?
You can confirm those trucks are armed or not.
Those are not armed trucks.
No. Negative guns, but hostiles inside.
Copy that. Get count.
They're driving away.
One in the smaller Vic, unknown amount in the armored one.
3 in armor.
Copy. There's
blue beret soldier bearing
They're stopping.
200.
Alright, looks like they're coming to a halt.
They're
Watch
coming
for the dismount.
Contact.
I can suppress them.
Negative, they're too far out.
Say again, Howard.
90 meters out, guys.
You got a shot? If they don't put in your objective, we're gonna fire them up.
What's the third? They're dead. Weather is down but not dead. He's facing the floor.
What's the bearing of the contacts?
190. 200. There's an enemy directly on that pot of smoke. Those two things are moving again. Those things are moving.
Yeah, they're moving away from us. If that changes, so they sit around.
Yeah, I'm watching. Focus on
One down.
lost out on those bigs. They were moving away from us last time.
Likely is they're going to be moving through the town. Second step, reference that compound with the two silos. It's going to be bearing
Enemy spawn
180.
Take it out.
Distance.
Patterson.
700 meters out.
240. Whole squad. Did one of you guys knock him out? I don't see them standing anymore. Did one of you guys nail him?
Confirm what target you're talking about. Towards the road. I nailed one target just ahead of the smoke.
Contacts bearing 229 from my position. They are 700 meters out.
Copy that.
235, there's a full squad running in the field.
I see him.
Yeah, I got eyes.
Little red bar.
I'll watch.
That little red bar is the capturing of the zone. We gotta kill everybody to get blue bar across.
He wasn't dead.
Get show mercy. Aw, man.
No. I don't want him getting back up and firing at us.
Well, I take his RPG.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Check any bodies you find, but keep an eye out. A couple of them might be probably playing dead.
Patterson, there's a small enemy camp where I'm at. 240.
Can you throw contacts?
I got one heat rocket in this barrel of the RPG.
Yeah, copy. That's
Contacts at the
let's
camp.
focus
Contacts at the camp.
it. Are they effective?
One
Good
down.
shot.
There's still one up.
Yeah, he's lying on the ground.
Move in and finish him off.
You guys left me behind.
Shit, contacts on the hill. Oh wait, that's Massey. Never mind.
Shots to the southeast.
Alright. Capture.
I do not see.
Still in my position here.
Negative. Yeah, it's going to the southeast. I heard the shots.
Leaves only fall.
Just maintain.
Should do like a certain tree, right?
We're completing our objective right now. Just cleared out most of the contacts, so we're going to be basically sweeping up and going after impact one here in a minute.
Alright, we got ingress.
Yeah, they're overpopulating it, so yeah, we're kind of losing it.
That's an interesting mechanic.
It's your basic capture
Screw
point,
Cersei.
like Conquest. You gotta have to destroy everybody.
So moving towards the compound. Let's clear the compound out with the 2 silos. That's our next objective. That's where the shots are coming from.
Yeah, no worries. That's what we're pushing on.
Maintain dispersion. Spread out, let's get aligned with right. Get online with everybody. Spread out, I want horizontal dispersion on approaching the target.
Keep your hot and smoke. Hot smoke.
Fuck.
I can try patch up my leg.
Man down.
Are those boys?
No.
You guys need to not get bogged down. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
I'm taking shots north.
I got patch myself up.
Oh. No. Test. Hello.
Just hang tight for a minute, Chief.
Huh?
Just hang tight for a minute.
Yeah, I got wiped up by a grenade. Ah!
BMCC at their own game? Wait, what?
Oh my!
BMCC at their own game? Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, are you seriously rolling in a tank right now?
I'm stuck.
If you don't get it right now, best, I'll be real sad.
Can anyone in this tank hear me? I'm on your right side gun. M2 turret. Forward! Bon out of here! Move out of the way. We're being fired by friendly. Shoot them! Mission open fire when fired upon or see an object. Copy that! Behind us! Behind us! Behind us! Fail! Dang it. Oh boy.
SR moving eastbound.
Mark,
Copy.
Can we run basically 300? Just fucking book it.
300?
Because everything's behind us.
Yeah, I know.
Like
at this
the
point, we're
armor's
completely surrounded by multiple forms of contact at all sides. And we've completed all our objectives. At this point, the only objective is to get the hell out.
Exactly. That's what I feel like we should.
What are we doing? Wait, who's Impact? I can't even hear the heck anything you're saying. Hold on a second, I need to get earplugs. Actually, I gotta...
You guys want to know a badass idea?
I walked from the frickin' south of the zone to the north just to get to those bodies so I could... My legs were broken.
Wait.
He wasn't on the short range. He doesn't have short range.
Yeah, I only have long range. That's in my plane.
That Conway. That was great. That was great.
I literally walked with broken legs.
You guys want to get paradropped for the city by C-130?
I'd rather stop messing with the people that are actually still in the thing, though.
That's not the fault, is it?
Yeah, let's not do that anymore.
Can I quit? Wait, so is Howard that shot me?
Oh
At least check target
At least
first,
ID,
Jesus.
dude.
I'm in a NATO uniform, like, for crying out loud.
I started turning around, I'm like, what's that noise? And then when I turn around, I was already in the same. I was like, crap. I was exactly on this. Why didn't you turn the turret faster? Whoever was in the turret.
Cheat.
What?
I literally walked with broken legs. You can ask Shred if Shred is revive me if I broke his legs. I had to walk them with broken legs just to those bodies. I finally got out of this place. I was just about to bleed out, and I'm like, yes, finally, we survived this.
Dude,
And then you
at least you didn't get forgotten by your
team.
team after a rocket nails you in the face.
Are we basically done, or we gotta do something?
Well, us here, then you're done.
Oh. Hey, look at the map if you zoom out.
Don't leave yet.
That was ridiculous.
No way.
Look at the...
Who was driving the tank?
Me, in the beginning, I had a thing grab the tank. Because, like, for some reason, it wouldn't let me until someone else hopped in.
The Xavier has the tank aiming right at him. It's not doing anything.
Why are you deleting my painful pictures?
I'm surprised that thing reloaded the shell so quickly. What freaking tank was that anyway?
It's called the 2S25. It's the VDV tank. It's a paratrooper tank.
That thing was insane. It shut down the like arrows in one shot.
They actually took 3.
So does that
I meant to say disabled. It disabled us in one shot.
Wait, so you guys just stopped like after it shot you?
Yeah, like I couldn't drive, I couldn't turn, I couldn't do anything. That's why I was yelling at the turn around. Like they're behind us.
Who went into the wall in the first place?
Were you thinking I could go over the wall because it was a tank, but apparently it doesn't do that?
Did any of you guys see what shot the accident?
I don't know what shot it was.
Yeah, I saw the trail of the smoke and then the explosion go off, but no one could pinpoint exactly where it came from. Like it was at least a click away from me, so it was that far away.
Did you see me like fly out?
Whoever dropped out like a little bit, just going laughing. I just see a dot just fall.
I injected and I'm like, wait, I can feel it moving. By the time I like was like slowing down, I like slammed. That's exciting. I went to Detroit, over my legs, and I had to walk to the freaking building for a little bit. And then I was like slowly bleeding out. But I had Dave left my hand. Came back. Where are you guys getting back? enemy infantry ran past the house I decided to follow them so they would go to you guys. And then I found those bodies, and I'm like, yes, I remember this place. I can actually run, and then I just get eliminated by your guys.
Like, if we don't kill you in bed, then someone will. That's how it goes. And then for me, I'm always back. Like, it's just a thing with this. I was shot at again.
Was that possible crash?
Since the first group I was part of, you guys have been forgotten. I know I'm quiet.
So, that possible.
Apparently they have an AA rocket launcher team out there. That's probably what shots down. There's dead 3 stingers.
Oh my god. Even if
Three-
it's Slayer,
they're
shooting
shooting
at me for a matter of seconds. But is that possible crash in the location you guys thought he was at?
Don't do it. It's such a cheap
I don't
way
want
to
to talk
end it.
about it.
You got? Can you
Such a
not
cheap way to end
teleport
it.
us?
What?
Don't teleport us back ever again.
What?
Because
Because it's a lot more satisfying to survive the op and exfil out than it is to just run around in a clusterfuck until somebody panics and just hits the off button. Like, that's just not fun.
That was really weird. Okay, so I think I know what the issue was and why we ended up immediately turning to shit as soon as we started getting the final leg of the op. No, it was the fact that there was fucking armor in the AO.
Was there not supposed to? I don't think there was
it
supposed
just
to
went
be.
down a crap when we were going down a hill
No,
anyway.
when you
And
do
then
it was an option when you do the emission generator. It'll ask you, do you want armor? You say no, because we're not. Like, if we know we're engaging armor, that's one of those things we have to find out prior to engaging. There's no fucking brief on that. So, in the future, that's going
don't
to be
teleport
a
us.
big part of our fucking briefing shit.
don't the people come back.
No, I want to get out of there in a proper way.
Yeah,
Because that's it's a lot more fun.
That's what I was trying to tell you before you ported us in. We were just going to do another airlift and cast evac everyone by a helo.
I know, but with how much shit it had gotten to.
Then delete some people. Like, give us a chance.
I know, we have the MCC for a reason. We can tone down the enemy contact. So, like, when you're zoosing in on something like that, if you know there's, like, shit that's not supposed to be there, just delete it. We don't want to fucking...
Alright, question. Where the fuck was that rifleman that had me pinned?
He was dug in, I think on the second story of that building. He had a fucking sniper rifle, and we were all running across the open fucking field at him with nobody suppressing.
From that
so that
armor,
was something I was going to cover in a debrief real quick. We don't actually have to be in server for this, thankfully, but
I got knocked out twice from that armor, and I don't even know how I lived.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. I was going to try and ninja up on that fucking thing and plant a couple of demolition discharges I had on me and see if I could at least get a fucking mobility kill.
I didn't even know you were still alive.
Yeah, I was working my way up towards that armor position.
Well, actually, my question is more like how did everybody get knocked out? Because like, while we're going down the hill, we were right next to the road. What knocked me out was a rocket, and then after that, I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I ended up right next to you, and I was gonna get you up, but I ended up getting shot 5 times, and the time it took me to finally bandage myself, you died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was like me, Massey, and Patterson spread out everywhere.
Yeah, there's some bleed out there. I think the bleed out's like 10 seconds. So, yeah, in the future, the MCC is going to be there for a reason. If I see, or rather, like, that's something you're picking out in Zeus, I should have jumped in the MCC and I was going to try and limit some of that shit. Because we had essentially completed all the mission objectives, and all we needed to do was
save impact
regroup
and get out.
Yeah, we were gonna, and then, like, what I was gonna plan is me and Chief were part of a reinforcement chalk coming in on a Casavac bird. We extract the rest of the team. I don't know what happened with Impact. What was that?
I was shot by friendly fire.
anti-air
Okay, so
in the distance.
Oh, what happened was I got shot down by a AA team that was infantry on the ground.
man
And
pads.
then after that, when I died near the end, I got shot by friendly fire. Because
From
I guess
what?
someone... Howard.
I was like
apparently.
Wait, what?
Nobody.
The tank shot him.
Nobody could
Yeah.
shot him.
You're fucking kidding. Okay, so, yeah, that was another thing I kind of had an issue with, is just a random tank came out of fucking nowhere. And that kind of fucked us up. Royally, because of what? Like, what's a single
I don't want to
talk.
talk. I don't want to talk about it.
That's, yeah, I kind of want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
That forked the fucking tail end of the off. Like,
Because,
dude.
I mean,
I sold you guys from behind 3 times.
I guess what happened was, someone yelled, contact front, and then Howard just shot at everything.
KJ got gunned down.
Yeah. I got
Yeah,
obliterated. And
that
after-
bullshit with the tank was a definite no-go, dude.
After, but yeah, running for at least 2 clicks with broken legs, and then I finally found someone dead with medical supplies, grabbed him, started healing myself, and then I got obliterated.
Yeah,
I'm pretty salty.
let's go from the top here. So, our mission timeline was spot fucking on. The first thing that monkey wrench we had is when we lost Impact 1 over the town proper due to anti-air man pads. Now, our assault mission was on target. We were dealing with the remaining enemy elements, and we were going to push forward to that suspected crash site. Now, what was the biggest issue when Impact 1 went down?
I didn't even
Anybody?
pay attention.
Like,
Alright,
what do you? What do you?
when you have any friendly elements go down, especially any friendly air units, their immediate priority is going to be to establish radio contact. So, Impact, did you have a personal radio on you?
I did not have a long range. I had a parachute, but I had a short range, but I didn't know the frequency.
Frequency, that's why you do combo checks. Is that when you first step off, the proper frequency would have been 220.2.
Yeah, well, I never do that.
That's SOP. You always check your fucking radio. That's why combo checks are a thing. We did three separate combo checks between the whole squad. And you gotta get dialed in on that, my man, because that is SOP for the entire unit. Make sure you're on the right radio frequency. So that is part of what got you killed, because as soon as we were able to establish radio contact, we could have walked you out. We could have established an RV point, we could have established an OP to make sure you didn't get shot out on your way out. All that fun shit.
No one has ever told me that was SOP, so...
I mean, that's SOP for every unit in the world, dude.
Okay.
You're gonna have... So I'm not gonna beat your ass about it, but, you know, that's just so you know for the future. That's why we do combo checks, because you're immediate. If you get shot down, how the fuck are we gonna talk to you?
Yeah,
So,
well, that's what I was wondering, too. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna talk to them and make sure they don't shoot the fuck out of me like Howard did? But yeah.
yeah, okay, so, Howard, did you nail him with a rifle?
No, I was
turret
in
on
the
the
tank, and someone shot at contact front. I immediately traversed and started blasting anything that was standing.
Okay. That's why we go over PID.
Yeah, and that is also why we don't just spawn in random fucking armor on top of an AO that has no como for, in conjunction with adjacent support units. Like, Dredden, I love that you're able to do the Zeus thing and all that, but that was a serious fucking work in the middle of a op that was already kind of complex to begin with. Like,
That was beautiful.
No, it wasn't.
It kind of pisses me off because we were right in the middle of trying to dial in and get plan made, and all of a sudden, oh, here's a tank. It's like, well, fuck, no, you ported us in, threw us in a tank, and then we started fucking shit up, including most of our own unit. So that was kind of a no-go. Like, yeah, shit gets fucked, but we roll with it, and if the mission fails, the mission fails. But that's still within keeping of what we're doing here. This is like everybody's here doing the milsim thing, and you don't just like spawn in a random tank. Like I said, we would have had us respawn at base, and like we were talking about before, we have our Casevac bird that we running back and forth with reinforcements, just like it would in any regular military situation. So we would have mounted up on a Casevac bird, set up an RV with our units of engagement, and pulled the extraction, because we completed all of our mission objectives. The only one that remained was recovering our downed pilot. Now, the issue there is, number one, we weren't able to establish contact, so we would have had to make contact with the crash site and then track the pilot in question. Now, as far as that goes, Impact, what was your, what actions did you take after you went down? Like, obviously you survived the crash. Say what?
Sort of survived. I ended up slamming into the ground because I couldn't pull my parachute. I don't know how I survived. All I had was broken legs and bleeding everywhere.
Okay, so you were pretty fucked up, but you were surviving, right?
Yeah, I remembered where where you guys last were, so I started to go up to there. Decided to hide in a house for a little bit, and though I didn't have smoke, but tried and popped one. I think it was blue. And then after a while, enemies ran past me. I decided to follow them, because I'm like, they must obviously be going to you guys.
The only thing I spawned this entire op was the tank.
There's no more
MCC.
tank.
What?
There's no more tank.
Don't spawn armor on us if nobody has AT.
Yeah, well, he didn't spawn the armor. The MCC spawned the armor. The
MCC didn't spawn the armor.
That fucking tank.
The enemy armor?
Oh
armor was my drop-in.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
The enemy armor was what you put in there?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Don't actively try to fuck us over. You're working with us, not against us.
But also,
that was like, you don't just spawn in more enemies in an area that we're trying to clear. That's what's there is there.
Yeah, MCC decided to have a reinforcement point by the time Impact got into the building. It sent a whole squad ran past them and engaged you guys.
That's how it do sometimes. They're gonna have waves of reinforcements. If we take too long in one spot, they're gonna send QRFs.
And then manpads eventually came by. A whole squad of a whole AA section came by with like 3 stingers, and one of them slapped.
That's what took out the A10, I imagine. So
the 8. Yeah.
That's fine. We have to assess that shit as we go. And again, there are countermeasures on those planes too. They can shrug off or shake off a couple of AA engagements.
Oh, you don't understand how close that rocket was. I had like at most 2 seconds to respond to that.
Yeah. So you did basically what you're fucking supposed to. I'll kind of walk you through like some gear stuff. Following the enemy is never a good idea, because you don't know where they're heading. It doesn't matter if we have friendlies in the area. They might be moving to a position to engage us. Doesn't mean you're going to be able to make contact with us. So your best bet is to sit tight and establish contact with us, because our objective, if we can't contact you, is going to be to push to the crash site and then track you down from there.
Yeah.
And we're going to be trying to establish in the blind. So that's how that works. We know how to track where a pilot's he's going to go based off of, the enemies we engage, based off of path of least resistance. There's a whole round of investigative shit that we would have been able to touch on. So in the future, if you can, sit tight.
Yeah, that's what I was...
If you can't, and you're in a hot zone, and there might be enemies that be pushing to the crash site, do what you did first and find cover. Hunker down, don't engage, stay quiet. Yeah. So you were right in that first decision, and then following him that,
I waited for at least 3 to 4 minutes, and then I started hearing contact, so I kind of moved toward that general area. I didn't trail the enemy. I kind of just went generally where I saw them going.
Right. Yeah, so that's fine.
And also, sorry.
The reason why I shot KJ is I was expecting him to still be at the helicopter. I thought we were going to have to go pick him up.
No, we are, but that's the thing. You never know if he's going to be at the target. That's a big part of why we say PID or targets. I know it's easy to kind of get lost in shit, but this is a big one. You don't want to know. You know you got a down pilot in the area. You know he's going to be trying to reestablish contact. So those are our big mistakes for today. PID.
I'd like to commend Conway and Patterson for the callouts with the.
I'm never gonna get commended.
Well, I mean, you actively tried to destroy each and every single one of us, so I'm not sure how much of a fan I am.
One tank.
Yeah, one tank, but none of us had AT.
Yeah, seriously. Never do
You had a tank.
They literally hunted us down. I was on a rock.
No, you had a tank, though.
We were never told to expect enemy armor anyway.
Yeah, that was
the friendly armor.
That was not part of...
What friendly armor? Like, it was like, what, like one Amtrak that got blown up immediately? Like, that's not helpful.
That was an Abrams.
Well, it
it was so
fucked,
fucking
like...
Abrams you spawned in. Okay, so let me make this as clear as I possibly fucking can. Do not do that again, because that literally fucked up everything we would have been able to do.
And also, please no teleport anymore.
Yeah, the teleporting thing, normally. Yeah,
So
it's what we do for training ops, but if we're in the middle of, an actual op, we don't do the teleport thing, we'll do the cast back bird, and we'll do extractions like so. Now...
This is cool.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's a realism thing. I don't like teleporting, nobody else is going to want to do the teleporting thing, we're in the middle of the op. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, basically, so... We gotta dial in on some of this shit. Trident, please don't fuck over an op like that. Like, I get it. If it's running long and you're getting bored, fine. If you gotta duck out, let me know. I will take over Zeus if I need to. Okay. And we'll just run a cast backward. But do not fuck over an op like that. It's pretty fucking disrespectful when you got these guys doing all this shit to get to where they were at, and then just have an entire op fucked over because of one spawn-in that wasn't supposed to be there in the middle of what everybody was doing. It sucked. So, please, just don't ever do that again.
Okay.
Other than that, you guys did pretty fucking fantastic all the way up to when shit got blown sideways. Outside of us losing our air support to that wave of reinforcements, we completed all of our fucking objectives. The only thing that we got tied up with prior to things getting funky was going after Impact down there, and I gotta say, you were fucking spot on with that cast call-in. For not having much practice with those 9 lines, you were fucking on target with that gun run, so that was fucking excellent.
I mean, I didn't realize, I actually learned something new about the lays. I didn't realize I could target it and actually see it on my HUD when I exited the pod, and then I'm like, oh, wait a second, do this!
That's what's so cool about it. Now, you can only target with the AGMs or ATGMs, and you can also do that with IR grenades. So that's all kind of targeting data that your HUD can immediately pick up and zero in on. So that's how the gun runs and the LST systems work. Same with TADs. Like, you'll notice when you got a front gunner in that or Trident, you can see with TADs, you can pick up those IR grenades with your flare system. And once you get into TADs, you can actually zero in on IR grenades and lays with your Hellfire missiles. So those are great for engaging hardened targets as well. But for rotor rings, you'll notice you guys were hanging danger close. You can also fucking push up to about 1,000 meters elevation, or at least 800, and maintain out of range of those man-pad systems, and we can just fucking pick out targets for you. Those man-pads, they're a lot less of a threat to us than they are to you. And, it was pretty fucking ballsy. It worked when you initially came in there and started popping targets with that 30 mic, but it's, again, once that reinforcement wave comes in, they're going to start bringing up equipment that's going to be made to fucking engage you. Yeah. Because you're the chief threat there. So you guys are going to have to really be on the ball with staying mobile in the target area and break contact after a while, reassess the target location, make sure you guys aren't being fucking engaged by shit that you can't handle, like anti-aircraft. So that's something to remember. We'll go over some of that later on. We'll do a separate debrief for our air ops, and we'll get dialed in on some of that. So for right now, I'm focusing on the ground team. Fucking excellent job with pretty much fucking everything. Massey, you were on the ball of picking out positions. You were, good at detaching from the squad when you needed to without being asked. Picking out positions where you could, leverage your advantage with the DMR. Connor, excellent fucking job with that machine gun. You were on target with fucking everything today.
Thanks.
Patterson, fucking great job dialing everybody in, calling out targets, picking out a good approach. You stayed on the mission timeline, A+.
I tried.
Everybody else, you guys were on the fucking ball, so excellent job.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I'm glad with the amount of people who showed up today. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the turnout was excellent today, so I appreciate you guys for that.
Work really fucks me over on this shit.
Yeah,
Good news though, it seems like a guy is getting fired, so I might be going back to first shift.
Always good news.
Well, when the fucking asshole wants to work 2 a.m. to 10 a.m., if no one agrees with that, we have to fucking rotate. Yeah.
So, what else did I miss today?
We're not really sad about it.
Yeah, I don't imagine. So, yeah, we definitely like the higher turnout. So this was a pretty fucking good op overall, aside from the shenanigans. So we know what we did wrong, and I've already got an idea of what we need to train on. So, Patterson, you got anything to add?
No, I think you covered just about everything. And anything I might add would probably just, I don't know, it'd probably just be too aggressive. So I think we're done.
All right.
You don't spawn fucking tanks.
Yeah, I think we said what needed to be said. I think we're done.
I.e., learn how to walk near cliffs. Cough, Massey. Cough.
Okay.
Yeah, don't pull a hammer. Don't end up getting weird bite marks on your arms because you fell off a cliff.
I was looking to my left, and all of a sudden there was a hole, and it was too late.
I was walking down the right way. I'm like looking at you, like, does he know where he's walking? And I just saw you straight walk off. I was like, okay, he's probably sleepwalking. All right.
All right. So if there are no further questions or comments, Patterson, I think we're good. Air crews and airmen, that includes Howard, Shred, and Impact. Go ahead and meet me in the training channel. We'll do a secondary debrief for aerial operations.
User left your channel. Shut up! User left your channel. User left your channel.
Alright. Yeah. You guys are dismissed. You guys are free to go. Because, I mean, they launched everybody back into the other room, so you guys are free to go. You guys did great, and I'm proud of all of you.
I'm proud of what we did.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys keep performing like you did tonight and like last Wednesday, we might